Welcome everybody to tonight's webinar. We have an absolutely packed house online tonight for people all around the world. My name is Aaron Biley, and tonight we're going to be talking about what I believe to be the most lucrative home-based business on the market today, the most lucrative company to be involved in the direct sales network marketing industry. And for me, it's been a fantastic story. Literally changed my life, was allowed me to get out of traditional business, or what I call old school business, and into the new age of business and living the lifestyle that I'd always dreamed of living. So within 12 months of getting involved with this company, JEUNESSE Global, I was able to sell my traditional business and live the life of my dreams, live life on my terms. The 70 people that I've enrolled now have turned into well over 10,000 people in over 40 countries around the world, and a multiple six-figure income. So it's certainly working very well for me. I'm very passionate about it. I had 132% growth here. Globally around 86 countries, 1,000% growth here in Australia, Rising Star Award in the DSA, youngest company ever inside of the top 80 DSA companies, youngest company ever in history to be opening in over 80 countries globally, third fastest growing company in the world. We have everything going on here with JEUNESSE Global. I'm part of the JEUNESSE Millionaires Club and one of the founders of Australia and New Zealand, and have a fantastic global business with a fantastic team. So let's have a little bit of a look about what we're going to be talking about here with the company JEUNESSE Global. And firstly, if you're looking at this webinar tonight for the very first time as an entrepreneur, or maybe you're in business as a traditional business owner, maybe you're looking at the network marketing industry for the first time, or maybe you're a seasoned campaigner in this industry, or you've tried a lot of different things before. Whatever it is, I congratulate you for being here, because most of the population, as you can see from this slide, never really even sit down and think about their financial future. It's kind of like burying your head in the sand and ignoring the fact that if you keep on doing what you're doing, where you're going to be at age 65. And at age 28, I sat down and said, I don't want to be a 65-year-old personal trainer. My traditional business was owning fitness clubs and gyms. And so I set out on a journey to find, the new age of business, the lifestyle business, residual income. There's nothing like network marketing for residual income. It's unparalleled. So you want to get involved in that niche, but then within that niche, what company do I choose? But if you look here, only 5% of people are going to be okay at age 65 based on current trends. 3% of people at that age still have to work. 63% dependent on the government, and 29% at age 65 are dead. We don't want that either. And so really, imagine more of a lifestyle of better health, more money, more time, more freedom, whatever it is for you. There's no wrong or right answer here. For some people, they want to play more golf, travel the world, have sports cars and dream houses. For other people, it's starting a charity, or spending more time with the family, sending the kids to private schools and giving them the education that they deserve. Or just living life on your terms. You only get one shot at this. We've only got a limited time. A survey and statistics will suggest 8 out of 10 people aren't happy with their current jobs, and 2 out of those 10 absolutely hate what they're doing. So I always say to people, why, with technology the way it is, with the booming industry the way it is, why would you put up with mediocrity? Why would you be in a job where you're making somebody else rich? You haven't got full fulfillment. Be open-minded and go on that journey of investigating the alternatives. Fire your boss, have good health, spend more time with your family, and do the things that you want to do. The way that I describe it is living life on your terms. Whatever that is for you, go and do what you're passionate about doing. One of the best things you can do is get on webinars like this and educate yourself and hang out with people that are making it happen right now. If you look at the 5 people that you hang out with most, that's probably about the average income that you're making. Same with health. And so one of the real key aspects is get out there and network with people that are doing what you want to be doing. And it's all about positioning yourself in front of the trends, hanging out with the right people and getting the right information. Because if you believe that we're in a recession or a depression, you're just hanging out with the wrong people. You're getting the wrong information. At the moment, we're making our own economy, and business is absolutely booming. It all comes down to your philosophy, your attitude, And as I said, you want to get involved with the new age of business. Let's have a look at some of these statistics. If you're entrepreneurial, if you're a business person, but perhaps you're skeptical about the network marketing industry, maybe you haven't looked at it in a decade or so, because you go to a network marketing event now and everybody's saying, what real estate are you buying, what shares are you buying, and what network marketing company are you in. It's a bit like online dating. If you met your partner dating on the internet even 10 years ago, you'd probably make up a different story about how you met that person. Now, you just come out and say, met them on the internet dating site, and people will accept that. It's a bit like network marketing. Perhaps went through a stage of stigma, and now it's not only socially accepted, it's socially popular. And that's largely due to what I call the new age of network marketing: technology, the economy, and the baby boomers. So let's have a bit of a look at what's happening out there. 200 million people expected to join in the next decade, and that's more growth in the next 10 years than there has been since World War II. Again, largely due to technology. The world is very small now. I can speak to people in my teams in Nigeria and Philippines, in the US and China via Skype, email, text, all these different technologies. I can recruit people through Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. You could not do that 10, 20 years ago. So you can do now what I call the 1 to 5 year plan. So an average of 3 years, what you used to be able to do in 20 years in this industry. And that's what made me re-look at the industry in 2008 with the maturity of the internet and cable and internet speeds, video, these sorts of things. I was seeing people making ridiculous amounts of money inside of 2 and 3 years, where it used to take them 20 years to do. The 20-year plan does not excite me. The 1 to 5 year plan certainly did, and that's what we've been able to achieve in just 2 years. 1 in every 8 homes is a home-based business, and here in Australia where I live, it's really catching on. Not only catching on, but in my company, in JEUNESSE, Australia is the best performing company per capita in the world. We've done over $1 million a month in sales for the last few months. Even though we're doing $6 million a month in China, you divide that by the population, we're the best performing country in the world. And within all different companies, we only did $1 billion in sales for the very first time in 2010. But then in 2012, we actually did $1.5 billion in sales through the direct sales industry. So Australia is really catching on to that trend alongside of, US, South America, Asia. Australia is really catching on to that trend as well. Mainstream media, so the Wall Street Journal here actually dedicated 40 pages to the network marketing industry. Why now is prime time for direct selling, the ultimate social business model. Again, we spoke about getting in front of the trends, getting the right information, hanging out with the right people. These two guys here, pretty smart guys, Donald Trump, Richard Branson, actually went and started up their very own network marketing companies. Bill Gates in 2010 said, if I had to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. Warren Buffett, also another smart guy, understands the trends. He's one of the most smart investors in the world. I'd love to be able to tap his phones, and whatever Warren Buffett was buying, I'd jump on and buy it as well. He bought a company called the Pampered Chef, a direct sales company, and he said that cash on cash return is the best investment that he ever made. He's gone on to invest and buy in another 11 other direct sales companies. Just tried to buy Avon for almost $14 billion and was knocked back. But again, these smart people understand the trends. They know where the money is in current times. They're getting involved in the industry in one shape or form. If you're looking at which company do I get involved in, what products should I be looking at in the network marketing industry? Because okay, looks like the industry is booming. Looks like I can make a lot of residual income and I can do it quickly. For me, it's all about creating it quickly. It has to be residual, but I want it for the long term as well. And that was a big aspect with JEUNESSE Global, is I don't want to be jumping from one company to the other or have the money come through for a while and then disappear. It has to be long term residual income. And if you look at what the baby boomers want, you're always going to do pretty well. And success leaves clues. So you've got a billion people, all of a similar age, that want a similar thing, that have spending capacities. You look back through history, and as the baby boomers were born after World War II, Gerber got rich selling baby food. And then Buster Brown, Kenny Shoes, Mattel got rich selling children's shoes and toys. Fast food outlets made millions feeding the teenagers. And there not many people know, but the reason the biggest real estate boom of all time happened was because you got a billion people all moving out of home at the same time looking to buy their first house. So if you can find out what the baby boomers want right now, you're going to do just fine in business, in any type of business. You know, so at the moment they want health, youthful aging, residual income as they go into their 50s, and the oldest baby boomers retiring at 65. Superannuation didn't do what it was supposed to do. The share market didn't do what it was supposed to do. Real estate's pretty flat. And so they need a second income. They need a plan B. They don't want to have to keep working. So everyone's looking for a second source of income, but they don't want a second job. So they want an opportunity. And yeah, they want to be youthful aging. They want to be healthy. They don't want to be going in and out of hospital. They want preventative. So it's like the perfect storm of events. And that's what brings us to JEUNESSE. We took 12 months off to look at the industry. We're not your traditional network marketers where we've just joined the first company that came along, or our best friend or our Uncle Steve told us to join. You know, we've been involved with a group of 5 or 6 of us over the last 10 years in network marketing, and we took a year off to look for the ultimate company. You know, the X Factor product, the global company. We actually had 13 boxes that we had for criteria that had to be ticked off before we decided to go into our next company and bring that company back to Australia. And that company was JEUNESSE Global. So we looked at a lot of fantastic companies, spoke to a lot of amazing leaders and company owners, but most of the products were just Me Too products. You know, products that everybody else had. And we just couldn't tick every single box until we found JEUNESSE. So it's a family-owned company. That was important for us. We don't want a publicly held company that's going to do what's best for the shareholders. We want a company that's going to do what's best for the distributors and be a company that's going to be around long term. We wanted something ground floor. Obviously, that's where you make your money in the network marketing industry. Getting on the ground floor. So the company's only, 1 year old here in Australia, only 4 years old globally at the time of doing this presentation. Anything you join in under 10 years in your country in this industry is very, very ground floor. Debt-free and profitable, so the owners didn't have to borrow money or get investors. They were already multi-millionaires. As I said at the start, youngest company to ever be inside of the top 80 DSA companies. Leaders in product innovation, a global opportunity, which is really important. It's not about who you know internationally, it's about who you know in your local area that knows someone interstate, that knows someone in that country, in that country, in that country. And that's how my business has gone to over 40 countries in just 2 years. I've only enrolled about 5 or 6 people in different countries, but there's also people that know people that know people that know people that have led to those 40 countries in my business. Now, if we weren't open in those countries, we wouldn't be able to enroll those people, wouldn't be able to go crazy in those countries, and I wouldn't be able to earn, the multiple 6-figure income that I'm earning. So global is very important. If you're not a global company in at least 80 countries around the world now, you've got a dinosaur company. The world is small on the internet. You want to be global. And of course, you want to make sure the company you're looking at is a member of the DSA. That is very, very important. The founders of the company, Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis, the best owners, most inspiring people, most integrity, smart business people that I've ever met. Randy Ray, Florida Businessman of the Year twice. Wendy Lewis, mathematics genius, writing the most lucrative compensation plan that I've ever seen, but most importantly, the most residual compensation plan. Voted top 20 most influential women in the network marketing industry. Fantastic company owners. We've just been awarded the Rising Star Award with the DSA. So this goes out to any company that's in the DSA under 5 years old. So out of thousands and thousands of different companies, we made the top 3 finalists, and we actually won the Rising Star Award, which is a big deal in the Direct Selling Association. This is kind of where JEUNESSE has gone from the best kept secret in the industry. 3rd fastest growing award, that got people talking, and then the Rising Star Award was seeing lots and lots of leaders from everywhere, from other companies starting to join, JEUNESSE. But really the X factor and the key and what's driving this company, apart from all the fantastic attributes of global and company and growth and compensation plans, of course, the products have got to work. Not only do they have to work, but if you can find something that nobody else has, and they've got a bit of an X factor, what is the future of business? And there's a couple of little words called stem cells. Stem cell technology that's in the media all the time, so the media does a lot of the work for us. But when I first saw this video, this is when it really got my attention, and I said, okay, how can this turn into a business opportunity with JEUNESSE products, and how can I be part of it? So I'll show you this quick video.
When doctors perform cancer surgery, they often remove so much tissue that it leaves serious indentations. And when the surgery is done on the face, it can alter a person's appearance.
Health specialist Denise DeDoor joins us now to explain how one doctor has developed a procedure to restore what was taken by the cancer.
I haven't seen anything like this, so take a look at this. The science of stem cells can help doctors restore weak hearts and help heal joints. Now a local doctor is using adult stem cells to reconstruct tissue, nerves, and bone destroyed by cancer and the cancer treatment. It gave hope to one man who was told repeatedly nothing could be done to restore his face. Take a good look at Herschel McCallian's face. You'd never know he used to have a gaping hole on the right side.
I was very sad. I was very angry that the doctors previously, they did the surgery, even though it was the right things to do.
He had a salivary gland cancer that required the removal of part of his jaw.
I had a tremendous amount of pain in my jaw area because of the nerves. They were basically exposed. I looked for a reconstruction surgeon. Most doctors, they did not want to touch me.
That is, until he met cosmetic surgeon Dr. Nathan Newman. He pioneered a new treatment called the stem cell lift. He removes fat from the patient and harvests one of the body's most precious resource, adult stem cells. He then doubles and triples the concentration of stem cells before injecting.
The stem cells is what brings in the new blood vessels, rebuilds the structures, maintains the volume by replacing the fat cells that die off.
Not only can the fattened stem cells be used for cosmetic reasons, Dr. Newman says the stem cells are so smart they can also break up scarring caused by the cancer treatment and rebuild and reconstruct surrounding tissues.
We take these fat cells that are enriched with stem cells and put them next to bone. I can actually grow bone and make that bone stronger and bigger.
Dr. Newman says there's no risk of rejection because you're using your own fat and stem cells. It took about 2 years and about 24 injections. Herschel says nobody can even tell he ever had a dent in his jaw, and the nerves and tissues appear to have healed.
He has given me my face back, he has given me my confidence back, he has given me my hope back.
Pretty amazing stuff, hey, when you can literally regrow bone, regrow blood vessels, skin tissue, and that's what stem cells can do. They have their own intelligence, they know what to become. And so the way that JEUNESSE was born, Randy Ray, who you met before, needed a knee replacement. He had a very bad knee, but instead of doing that, he heard about the miracle of stem cell technology, and he heard that this fella here, Dr. Nathan Newman, was pioneering these stem cell procedures in Los Angeles. So he went and visited him, took the stem cells from Randy, the adipose tissue, injected back into his knee. Those stem cells knew to become cartilage, regrew cartilage in his knee and healed his knee. Randy, being a businessman, was absolutely blown away by that and thought, is there a business opportunity here? And he asked Dr. Newman, what else are you doing with this technology? And he said, well, look, the leftover components of the stem cells when they divide in the petri dish are what we call growth factors, the communication language. It's the same growth factor in every single human being, like a fingerprint or the same blood type. So I'll put that into a skincare range and I sell about 50 to the Hollywood elite, and they're having results like I've never seen before, like a facelift, but naturally. And Randy said, well, how would you like to sell 50,000 units per month? And Dr. Newman said, well, I'm not very good at marketing or business. Randy said, I am. And so they partnered up, and JEUNESSE was born with, one single product. And so the real beautiful thing about what JEUNESSE has been able to achieve is we're the only company in the world, direct sales or commercially anywhere, that has the first adult-derived stem cell cosmetic line in the world today. You can't get any more of a natural product. You can't get a product that even competes with what stem cell communication language, the growth factors are the magic. You can't compete with a product that does that. All scientific studies, scientifically tested and proven to work. Now, obviously, there's no stem cells in our product. Your stem cells are only good for you. My stem cells are only good for me. But the growth factors that are left behind are the exact same for every human being. We have the growth factors in our skin right now. It's just that when we're younger, they work perfectly. As we get older, they tend to not quite work as well, and so we get thinner skin, we get fine lines, and we get wrinkles, and we look older. The collagen elastin isn't working as well. So we can encourage them to work as if they did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. We're going to have a more youthful appearance. But what I like to do is I don't get too much into the science. I don't get too much into the complicated aspect of it when I'm talking to people. I literally copy and paste and send these videos to people. As soon as they watch the videos, people want to get involved straight away. That's how easy it is to build this business. Copy, paste, send. So I'll show you the videos that the company's put together are incredible HD quality and really explain the process, the science and all the products, a lot better than me or you can do. So how does that stem cell technology that Dr. Nathan Newman came up with, how does it work? How does it turn into a skincare line? And how do we build a huge organization around these products? Well, again, we'll let the video do the talking.
Aging. This is a topic that literally affects everyone. But what if there was a revolutionary solution? The answer? Stem cells.
Stem cells are basically our fountain of youth. This is what maintains our body's reparative, regenerative abilities. As we age, every cell breaks down and needs to be replaced, and what replaces it is the stem cells.
By using stem cells, a company has developed a special growth factor complex that heals our cells and slows down the appearance of the aging process. The process begins with the search for the best stem cells in the human body. The stem cells are found within the body's fat layer. By using a sterile and specialized syringe, doctors extract a mixture of fatty tissue and a group of healthy stem cells. Laboratory technicians then separate the stem and fat cells by using a centrifuge system. From here, the stem cells are placed in a petri dish and given food they need to grow. As the cells grow, they multiply quickly, filling in any gaps or holes. This is very similar to how the body heals wounds. During this phase, the stem cells release a chemical signal, or what is called a growth factor. Growth factors are the cell's language. This is how thousands of cells communicate, enabling each other to do one vital function: repair and regenerate tissue in the body. Growth factors are the critical ingredient used in a revolutionary youth-enhancing system developed by a global leader in this technology. The company is JEUNESSE. The state-of-the-art product is Luminesce.
Stem cell technology is very important to medicine and to the cosmetic industry because it's allowing us to deliver to the body exactly the same growth factors, the same signals that it needs to repair and regenerate the tissues.
When Luminesce is applied to your skin, it's like the same process that the stem cells go through in the petri dish. Growth factors in the Luminesce products talk to your body's cells. The result? A healthier, much younger, better-looking you.
That's incredible, and those types of videos is what JEUNESSE has produced to help people explain, the business opportunity in the products. You can literally copy and paste and send that on, and people want to get involved. So guys, this is the product line. You've got your night cream here, you've got your serum here, cleanser, day cream, and body renewal. So all of these products have the stem cell technology, the growth factors. You will not find this level of science in any cosmetic range in the world anywhere. I've done my research on that. You won't find anything like a serum that's got 85% of the whole ingredients is the concentration of the growth factors. Over 250 growth factors available in these products derived from adult stem cells. Nothing like it on the marketplace today. Scientifically, proven, clinically validated. Here's one specific scientific study that was done by a third party. This is a $40,000 machine in Dallas, Texas, where you can literally measure the components of your skin. So you can measure the spots, the pores, the wrinkles, and the texture of your skin. This particular lady here, not too bad with spots, pretty reasonable with wrinkles, not very good on the pores or texture of her skin. 30 days after trialing the Luminesce range of products, you can see there she's pretty much in the top 90 percentile for every single aspect of her skin. So pretty incredible, and they've actually come out and said that that's the best results they've seen that this machine has produced in trialing any sort of cosmetic range. So that's one clinical study that we use in our promotions to advertise our products. Some of the results that you can expect to see. The main reason these products sell like hotcakes is fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes, the pores of the skin, the texture, and just having better looking youthful skin. And when I was looking for a product range, yes, I wanted an X Factor product, but I wanted something that was going to be huge throughout Asia. I remember James Packer getting on the TV and saying, the middle class rise of Asia in terms of China and Indonesia and Malaysia and these places, credit card in hand, Googling on the internet, what sort of products do they want? And when I started looking into the skincare cosmetic industry and found out that it was way, way, way bigger than wellness or weight loss or nutrition put together, I thought to myself, this is an industry that I want to be involved in. 9 out of the top 10 network marketing companies, their biggest selling product is all skincare. The only one not in that top 10 is Tupperware. And so when I found out that people throughout Asia are fanatical about their skincare, obviously network marketing is huge throughout those regions as well. But this is global. Looking younger, looking more youthful is global. Weight loss is not necessarily global. Nutrition is one of the first things people get rid of in hard times. So the cosmetic industry was something that I definitely wanted to get into with my entrepreneurial hat on. But it's a big industry. It's a lot of competition. So what makes you stand out from the crowd with us is the stem cell technology. Not plant-derived stem cell technology like a lot of other products have, with not one single scientific study to show that plant-derived stem cells can do anything for human skin. But the very first and only adult-derived cosmetic line in the world today. And you can see the results that it has. Fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes. This is an obvious one where she's had genetically low collagen and elastin and really deep lines, and just 30 days later you can see the difference in plump skin, more growth factors, more collagen and elastin. Great results there. Fantastic for psoriasis and eczema and acne and those sorts of skin conditions. Not made for those conditions, but it just got a great anti-inflammatory and antibacterial component that really helps out with those sorts of skin conditions, with angry skin and acne. And you can see what that would do for a teenager. Huge market there as well. Here's a great one with pigmentation. Wasn't looking for results, this gentleman, but after 3 weeks you can see the big difference that he's had with the products. Again, this lady, 5 to 10 years younger. And this is probably one testimonial of the year with one of our distributors in Europe, where she's obviously had fantastic results with those growth factors. So they're the sort of before and after pictures that we're seeing every single day on our Facebook page and that are coming through, and that's really what's taking this business viral. Word of mouth, you end up being a walking billboard. People will spend their last dollar on looking good and feeling good, and so the products make the opportunity recession proof as well, which was something else that was one of our tick boxes. But the other aspect of aging you want to look at is from the inside out. It's great to have that vanity and looking younger and doing it naturally with an X Factor product, but really if you don't look at yourself from the aging aspect from the inside out, then you're not going to really solve the aging issue. And so we want to look after ourselves from a genetic point of view internally. All these little medias that you can see here on the screen are free radicals that are bombarding us every single day. Our body's built to deal with those free radicals. The more healthy we are, the less danger we have of these free radicals becoming an issue. But if you smoke, then you're going to have millions and millions of these free radicals bouncing around everywhere. if you haven't got good nutrition, if you've got pollutants in the air, if you're stressed, you've got lots of these free radicals. Now, if they get into the DNA and break a DNA strand, that's the start of bad news. The best thing that can happen is that cell goes away and dies, which is still not that great for us. But if that cell then replicates another bad cell, that replicates another bad cell, it's like a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy. That's the start of the aging process, the start of the disease process. So we can find products that can repair that DNA or protect that DNA strand and that cell from free radicals, and then we're going to help with longevity, better health, and better aging. And that's where Dr. Vincent Jean Papa has come up with our internal nutritional products. And I've always been in nutrition. That's my background, personal training, fitness industry, owning gyms. So I was always into nutrition, and then I was into organic nutrition, and then looking at my health from a cellular level. Now we're talking about health from a genetic level, influencing the genes to be healthier and having more longevity. So this guy's like the Michael Jordan of the anti-aging industry. If you're going to study anti-aging as a doctor, you'll be reading the textbooks that this guy wrote. In this photo here, you can see he's in his early 60s, Dr. Vincent Jean Papa. I always thought he looked like he was in his 40s, so he really does walk the walk and talk the talk, and you can Google him and look him up on YouTube. Fantastic guy, and really is the grandfather of the anti-aging industry in the US. Written some fantastic books. The Gene Makeover is a fantastic book to read on all this. He really puts it in simple terms. So he's come up with a nutritional line. The products AM, PMs. Take 2 AMs in the morning, 2 PMs at night. Can't get that one wrong. And this product here is just absolutely incredible. And again, what JEUNESSE is all about is not just another Me Too product. So if you think of JEUNESSE as the closest thing that you can get to the fountain of youth that science can prove, that's JEUNESSE Global. AMs and PMs can do everything a multivitamin can do, a probiotic, an essential oil. You can throw out all your other vitamin B, C, Ds, Fs and Gs and fish oils and just take 2 in the morning, 2 at night, 2 AMs, 2 in PMs. 86 ingredients in the products, 5 patents on this formulation. But it's not just, the multivitamin aspect of it. It's also working in an anti-aging format, where it's promoting and stimulating healthy stem cells, the most important cell in our body. It's protecting and repairing that DNA strand that we saw in that previous video from the free radicals. It's also helping to maintain the integrity of our telomeres. What are telomeres? Well, we'll find out a little bit later, but it helps to slow down the shortening of our telomeres, prolonging age. Fantastic product that also mimics calorie mimetics. So you might have heard about the blue zones all around the world, where people consistently live to a 90 and 100 and 110. The main reason they live so long is because they've got an anti-aging gene in their body switched on, because generally they eat about 40% less calories than us, which switches on that anti-aging gene. The AM/PM will switch on that anti-aging gene whether we eat 40% less calories or not. So it mimics that calorie mimetics to help prolong life for longevity. Our next product, Reserve, the most potent source of resveratrol. Again, that science can prove. We have scientific studies, the CAP-A test, to show that this is the most potent source of resveratrol. If you haven't heard of resveratrol, I encourage you to Google that. There's thousands and thousands of studies done on resveratrol. Harvard University call it the modern miracle. It's the most researched antioxidant in the world. Just here in Australia, there was just a 2-page newspaper article on, could this be the answer to longevity? Could this be how we wind back the aging process? And it was all about resveratrol. So check out that product there, fantastic. Will also assist in switching on that anti-aging gene that's been found in all the blue zones around the world. We also have here a product called Propectin, which is fantastic for getting rid of the heavy metals out of your body. This is one aspect of health that I sort of overlooked, and the fact that if everything else wants to work well and you're looking after nutrition and your exercise and genetic health, you really want to get rid of those heavy metals in your body to help all that work properly. Things like lead and mercury and so forth. You might have heard of the Nobel family through the Nobel Peace Prize. Dr. Michael Nobel is backing this product literally because he said it's changing lives, it's saving lives. He was the inventor of the MRI machine, and this is the first product that this family has ever commercially endorsed ever in the world. And he says, I had to endorse it once he saw what was happening in Japan, for example, after Fukushima. It was the only product that could get rid of that radiation in people's bodies by up to 63% with just one dosage. So a fantastic product for getting rid of those heavy metals in the body. One product at the moment that JEUNESSE have the exclusive rights to is called Finity. Okay, and this is a product that we can literally, legally and scientific and medically say that we can reverse the age of cells in the human body. And what it does is it can regrow the length of telomeres. We spoke about telomeres a little bit earlier, and again, rather than me go into too much detail and explaining it to you, I'll show you a video which again you can use to promote your business. But when I saw this video, when I researched telomeres, when I researched the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize for the discovery of telomeres and what it meant to be able to maintain the integrity of telomeres, how to re-lengthen them, as a product that I had to get on, as a product that I had to promote. I saw it, how many lives it was changing and all the testimonials. So I'll play this video and you can learn a little bit more about what telomeres is and why it's so important for our health and longevity. But if you think about a telomere as the short, smooth, hard bit at the end of your shoelace, and when we're born, that's perfectly long, perfectly smooth, perfectly healthy. As we get older, it just shortens and shortens and shortens. As our cells divide, it keeps on shortening until it disappears and we die. That was why they won the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize for that discovery. So obviously, if we can slow down that shortening process or prolong it and regrow it, we're going to live longer and healthier and put the percentages in our favor, for not getting those lifestyle diseases. So let me play this short video to help explain that.
Nobel Prize-winning research uncovers the fundamental cause of aging. The answer cannot be seen by the human eye and is something called a telomere. Telomeres are made of repetitive DNA sequences that become the protective caps or ends of our chromosomes. Their duty is to protect our DNA. When we are born, our telomeres are long, but as time goes on, they begin to shorten. So short, in fact, that our telomeres fray, similar to the end of a shoelace, and our journey called aging begins. When telomeres become too short, our cells can no longer carry out their critical functions. Cells start to self-destruct and eventually die. Scientists call this apoptosis. Cells dying is one thing, but when cells simply stop functioning, they can become very toxic. This is known as senescence, spewing out deadly toxins which are essentially poisons to the body. So, how do we battle this terrible foe we call aging? A nutrient has been shown to naturally enhance the enzyme needed to lengthen short telomeres, thereby adding vital life to our cells. Over 8,000 studies show the connection between short telomeres and the signs and symptoms of aging. What's more fascinating is that this is the only substance known that can perform this in the history of all mankind. Prepare for the future. Aging ends here. Finity, youth enhancement technology exclusive to JEUNESSE.
So you can see pretty incredible product, but also an incredible video that you can use to, again, copy, paste, send out and promote products and grow your business. So that's the product line there, guys. You've got the best of both worlds. Cutting edge genetic nutritional range for health, longevity. You've got your only adult-derived cosmetic stem cell line in the world. These products are selling through the roof. They sell themselves. huge demand in the anti-aging industry at the moment globally, and that's really the reason that JEUNESSE is growing so quickly. So to grab the products, you can have a choice. You can purchase them retail off the website, of course, or for just $32.95, you can have your own website where you can just log in, buy the products wholesale, and you can start building your home-based business globally in 86 countries around the world. There's actually 6 different ways to earn income with JEUNESSE. You don't need to understand them all straight away from day one. You might be a bit confused in the beginning, but it's just good to see what's possible and how it all sort of fits in together. And so with the first way, everyone understands this one straight away: wholesale retail. So $32.95, we're in business. We've got a global business. We work from home. We work it alongside of our current job or our traditional business, and we start to build up our residual income till it gets to a stage, you can got choices. Do you buy another investment property? Do you go on an extra holiday? Do you fire your boss now and go full-time in JEUNESSE? That might take a year. For me, it took just under a year. Before I went full-time, I was able to sell my business, and the rest is history. But with the wholesale retail, you literally, for the serum product, for example, you buy 89, sell for 148, your profit's a little bit over $50. So you can do internet marketing to your website all day long, send traffic straight to your JEUNESSE website, people buy retail, you get the difference between wholesale and retail straight into your back office online wallet in real time. You can do house parties, you can do expos, you can sell the product retail however you like. The second way is a customer acquisition bonus. So as people come through your website, as they come through your business, through you recommending it, they might want to grab a product pack, which is discounted heavily, even cheaper than the wholesale rates. So if they buy a basic pack through you, through your website, you'll make a $25 once-off commission. Supreme pack $100, Jumbo pack $200, Ambassador pack $250. So it's fantastic upfront income that you can earn really, really quickly. In my first week, I had 10 people come through. They saw the business opportunity. They really wanted to try the product out first. They bought Ambassador packages, the best value. So $2,500 in the first week was a great start, and we just got bigger and bigger from there. Number 3 is where it really turns into team commissions. So with JEUNESSE, we're building 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg. Or, you can call it Team A and Team B. And it's as simple as it is. In the back office, you literally click a little button that says left, or you click a button that says right, and that's where those people that want to buy product and start their business, they'll go on your left team or your right team. Okay, and this is where it's no longer reliant on you, because this person now is going to build their business. This person here is going to build their business. They're going to buy product and recommend the product. The products really work, guys, and people can't help but recommend them and share them. You can build this left leg to infinity. You can build this right leg to infinity. And as the 2 legs of referrals grows and grows and grows, then that's where the residual income really kicks in. And you can make up to $26,250 per week on those team commissions. Okay, you can do 750 of those team commissions every single week. Okay, 26 grand a week, 100 grand a month. You can probably scrape by on that. But it gets better. Number 4 is what we call a matching bonus or a leadership bonus. If you like helping people, you'll make a lot of money with number 4. And I could sort of explain this one as a bit more of a franchise model, where we have our person on our left now and we have our person on our right, and look what's happened. They've also put someone on their left, someone on their right leg. This person here has also got a left team and a right team of referrals going as well. So everything that this person produces now, because we invited them into the business, we're entitled to earn a 20% matching bonus or a training bonus on this person here, or a 20% franchise fee if you want to think of it like that. So it's in our best interest to help this person to grow a large JEUNESSE organization, because 20% of 0 is going to be 0. But if he goes on to make that $26,000 a week, for example, $100,000 a month, well, there's $20,000 per month that we're going to make just off of one person. So it's in our best interest to help them, train them, show them what to do, so they can go and duplicate and teach their guys the same thing and we can go and sit on the beach. Make ourselves redundant as quickly as possible. The great thing about this compensation plan is you've got your team commissions of $26,000 a week, but you've also got like a uni level matching bonus over the top of that, 7 levels. And so on our level 2, we're also entitled to 15% of everything that these guys do. And as these people introduce somebody on their left and right teams, we're also entitled to 10% of everything that they do. So by the time we get down to our 3rd and 4th and 5th, we don't even know who these people are, and we're earning a percentage matching bonus on everything that they produce. So our income residually can go up very, very quickly. The leadership titles in JEUNESSE, we start off as a distributor with our website: Executive Jade, Pearl, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, and Double Diamond. The 5th way to earn income is really quite simple. You just give yourself a bit of a bonus. So instead of the 20% matching bonus on our people that we personally enroll in our level 1s, we can turn that into 25% just by having 5 customers, or 30% just by having 10 customers, which will happen for you very, very quickly if you're looking to build, a part-time business. So really, I like to call the level 1 matching bonus more like 30%, which is a good little 10% bonus on everyone that we bring into the business producing. And the last way to earn income is what we call a leadership bonus pool. So once we get to Diamond, we share in a pool of money that the company puts aside just for the diamonds. The bigger your diamond business is, personally, the more shares you'll get in this pool of money. At the moment, this is worth around about $300,000 extra on top of all those other ways we just spoke about. So it's good to be diamond. As I said before, guys, we're open in, I believe to date, it's 86 countries. Again, very important for building a new age business in this economy with the technology we have available to us now. We have some fantastic marketing materials to help you build your business. So every single Monday night we run a webinar just like this one. Copy and paste the link, send it out to as many people as you can, let us do the presenting for you. You have what we call JWorld, so you can literally send people to your website that's running a live online presentation for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As soon as someone goes through your website, they have to put their name, their email, their phone number, and where they're from before they can view the opportunity video. So you will then know that somebody is viewing the JEUNESSE opportunity video through your website, because you'll get an email. Say, hey, Jim's just logged in watching your video right now. Here's his name, email, phone number, give him a call. And that's then going to have autoresponders emailed to that prospect for the rest of their life until they either join JEUNESSE, or they can obviously opt out of those emails. So it's a fantastic turnkey system on autopilot where you've got an online presentation working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can put that URL, that particular website, on a business card, go to networking events and give that card out to as many people as you can. You can put that website in a newspaper ad, a flyer drop. You can do internet marketing, social media, put it up on your Facebook page, LinkedIn, all those different things. The great thing about it is, rather than just having a generic company website where you don't know whether people go to that website or not, plus that website is not built to sell and enroll and present for you. JBuilder is meant to enroll, sell, get people excited, and you will know when people go there to watch the video because you'll be notified via email when people do. Fantastic, fantastic system. You can run that from your mobile phone or your iPad. You can run that from the back office of your JEUNESSE website, and you can also use those videos that we've showed you tonight. You can put those videos up on your Facebook page. People can literally buy your products and join your JEUNESSE opportunity from within those videos. So while the video is playing, they can literally look up in the video to the products, they can click on a product, they can put their credit card details in, they can join the business opportunity as the video is still playing on Facebook, for example, or buy the products. Then what happens is all their friends on their Facebook page see that activity, go and see what they've done, and it just goes viral. And so what JEUNESSE has been able to do is really tap into the huge world of social media with the huge demand for our products and make it go viral, where you can do it on autopilot with no internet marketing skills whatsoever. As long as you can check your emails and hand out a business card, you're going to be able to build this business. We also have some fantastic offline marketing materials to help you build your business as well. This is a game changer in the industry, where it gives the everyday average person a chance to earn full-time and rockstar income in the network marketing world, where previously maybe it's been tough for them to do that. It gives the superstars an ability to earn some crazy rockstar income, and anyone to earn some great part-time income, very, very simply, very, very quickly. Great marketing tools. If you love to travel, you're going to love JEUNESSE. I've been on countless trips where the company's paid for. Literally in 5 days from now, from this presentation, I'm off to Thailand. All expenses paid, flights, accommodation, event ticket. We're expecting 8,000 to 10,000 people in Pattaya, Thailand. It's going to be a huge, exciting trip. And so JEUNESSE run competitions a couple of times every year for different trips to tropical locations, to Vegas, everywhere around the world. The diamonds just went to South Africa, emeralds are going to Hawaii. So if you love to travel, and you love to travel in style for free, you're going to love building the JEUNESSE business. We also give back to charity. We have a charity called JEUNESSE Kids. We've already fed over 3 million starving children around the world. Our first goal is to feed 10 million. And we'll achieve that very, very soon. Fantastic charity. We've partnered up with Muhammad Ali's charity called Global Village Champions. There's many, many celebrities involved with that. Celine Dion, Michael Jordan, and so many more. So it's a fantastic cause, a fantastic charity that JEUNESSE has been part of. So guys, we've got the products that everybody not only needs, but products that everybody wants. And that's important in this economy. It's important to have an X-factor product that stands out in the marketplace. Global opportunity. You have to have something global today, otherwise you have a dinosaur. It is booming in this economy. I see people all the time want to get out of working for somebody, which is great, and they want to get into their own business, but they start looking at restaurants and cafes and franchises. That's old school business. Overheads, staff, stresses, commute and peak hour traffic, risk, high investment to get in. So you don't want those sorts of things. You want a $32.95 business to start up, work from home, part-time, build a residual income, and do it quickly that lasts forever. It's a great way to help others. Guys, JEUNESSE has everything that we were looking for and more. We didn't expect it to go this well so quickly, but I can tell you right now, this is a long-term residual income opportunity. Right now is the perfect time to join. So get back to the person that showed you this presentation, that invited you to this webinar tonight. Ask them any questions that you've got. I'd love to meet you in person. Look forward to helping you build your business to a part-time income, full-time income, or rockstar income, however big you want to take it. There's no wrong or right answer there. Only you know that one, and how much time you have to put into your business. But get started on something part-time that's going to make a big difference to your future wealth creation. I look forward to meeting you in person and seeing you again. Thanks very much for being part of this presentation, and I'll see you soon. Bye.